Hey, this is ET with a very quick discussion on a topic you probably have not really thought about, and that is ideology. And it's terribly important because it has affected, in fact, it has infected so many parts of our lives. Now, this channel is devoted to what? Health, aging, politics. And thus, this topic is relevant because even in the world of health and fitness, ideology has taken a hold. Ideology is simply this: it's a master plan which reality is supposed to fit. And too many times, reality does not fit. And when it is forced to fit, bad things happen. Look at communist societies in the Soviet Union and communist China under Mao. It's estimated that 100 million, maybe more, died outside of the wars as a result of that ideology. The ideology that said the human nature is altruistic, in other words, more giving than wanting to receive. The mantra of the communist was from each according to his ability, to each according to his need. Well, how well did that work? Now, there are right-wing ideologues too. Ayn Rand was one, in my opinion, as she believed that the absolute free market was best, and that basic human nature was really wonderful, that we would not take advantage of each other in the free market. She held the only role for government was police, the military, and the courts. Well, that presumption that Ayn Rand had was that people would always behave and think rationally. Well, maybe Jeffrey Dahmer, the cannibal, was rational in pursuing his own desires, according to Ayn Rand's thinking, again, as I interpret it, Ayn Rand. This applies to fitness and to nutrition too. If you look at vegans and look at carnivores, each group has an ideology that says we are either 100% plant eaters or 100% meat eaters, when reality suggests, just look in your mouth at your teeth, that human beings are both. Reality would say, with regard to nutrition, let your body talk to you, as, say, a pregnant woman will. When all of a sudden a demand is placed in the body for a nutrient that may be lacking. So the woman searches out food that she's hungry for that's likely rich in that nutrient. Well, you don't have to be pregnant to run into that. If, say, you're in a very heavy exercise, you work out very hard, and you deplete your muscles and your liver of sugar, then obviously a good carbohydrate is going to be the quickest way back to full energy, rather than, let's say, a steak. But conversely, that steak and dairy products, animal products generally, and if you go into things like eggs and fish and organ meat, you're going to find there the building blocks that you need to be able to engage in life long run. We need, in other words, both. Do you see how ideology can mess things up? The vegan will say, oh, we get all our nutrients in plants. Well, they fudge the numbers, for one thing. That's vegan fudge, of course. And also, they don't seem to understand that the body assimilates nutrients in different ways depending on what's going into the body. Protein, for instance, is more readily converted and assimilated by the body from animals. That's documented, and common sense would tell you that's true. Well, how about exercise? You have fitness gurus who will tell you you have to work out this way or that way, or something's terribly wrong. They have built up an ideology, usually based on some financial interest of theirs. when reality would say, if you want to build muscle hypertrophy or to get stronger, do what Milo did 2 centuries ago. Now, whether Milo existed or not is subject to controversy. But the premise was that he would pick up as a young boy the young calf, and then as it grew into a bull, he would continue lifting and get stronger. In other words, the more you can lift, the stronger you will get, the bigger the muscles will be. It's that simple. And your body will tell you if you have overtrained in the short run or even the long run, and then you adjust your routine. Don't be taken in by ideologies, whether they're talking about government, whether they're talking about nutrition, or whether they're talking about exercise or anything else. Let reality and your senses and the wisdom of your ancestors be your guide. That is E.T.'s opinion. Off the cuff, let me know what you think. I may be wrong. Actually, I'm not. But put in your comments below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Maybe tell your friends about it on social media. I'd sure appreciate it. Thank you.